I thought it would be fun to open this with you guys. I've ordered a laminating kit from Amazon, and what I thought I'd do is I'd unbox it with you guys and then I will demonstrate the different parts. So, various parts to it. So I'll put a link to where I got this information from. There's a really good video on how to laminate and make cards, which is what I want to do. So these are the things that you'll need, and it's a shortcut triple track Fiskar, that's the make, and it's a cutter. And so what I will do is I'll open this. Oh look, I'll open this later on and I will demonstrate it, but just for now I'm just going to unpack. Next thing you need for cutting, this is for making the corners of your cards, making them rounded, and apparently this is a really good type because I've used cheaper ones and they kind of go blunt really quickly and they're really difficult to use, so I'm hoping that this one will be good. So again, I will demonstrate this a bit later on. Now, these are letter size sheets, laminating pouches. There's 100 in a pack, and these are 3mm. Doesn't say. I'm hoping they're 3mm ones. Doesn't actually say on them, does it? It says the diameter of the pouch itself. But again, I'll look at these a bit later. I got 2 of those. I got 2 so that I'd get free shipping. I only really need 1, but 2 meant that I could save money by getting that. Anyway, being in New Zealand, you have to watch the shipping because sometimes it's more expensive than the actual items, which is crazy, but that's how it is. So this is the laminating machine. So hold on a second and I'll get this one out. Right. Please read carefully. Do not laminate an empty pouch. Ooh. I'll read those before I do it. Oh look, you get 2 sort of free pouches with it. So this is the Amazon Basics 9-inch laminator. It's interesting, it's got, let's see if you can see these. It's got markers for the letter sized paper, and then you can put 4x6, put it in that part. It's got settings for 3mm or 5. That's a 5mm. That's a 3mm. I'm not sure what that's for. I think what you do is you plug it in and you warm it up and then you put the thing through, but I'll do that later. It comes with, ooh, I'm not too sure about the plug. I think that's an American plug. Ooh, that could be a problem. I'll have to figure out how I'm going to plug that in. Hopefully I'll get some information in here and I'll come back. So I'm in New Zealand and I had to go and buy an adapter. So that's something to think about. So hopefully this will work. Ooh, there we are. And I believe you have to let it warm up and then it will go green when it's ready. It's humming. Meanwhile, I think I might just move that there. I've printed out some of my cards and I've given it a sort of generic background, so it doesn't matter. I don't have to sort of key up the registration, so that's a little bit more advanced, so I'm doing it this way. And so now I have to put this into the pouch. Interesting, but let's see. So I believe that I now just place it in and the rollers will take it out. It feels quite warm, so I'd be careful where you do this. I'm making space for it as it's coming out. That's something I didn't think about. Make sure you've got plenty of space on your desk for when it comes out the other side. You can't see it at the moment because I can't really move my camera. But there we are, it's been through once. It's looking like this. It feels quite warm. And according to the chap whose name I'm putting at the bottom, you need to put it through again. So I'm going to put it through a second time. And this will ensure that it really bonds and fuses to the cardboard. It's a bit annoying about that bit. Now I'm using 3mm pouch and I'm doing this lamination on 5mm. Reason being that you get it even hotter, so that again you're trying to get that fusing of the plastic. I'm just going to turn that off now. So here we are. Unfortunately, like I say, this letter size is a bit small for my A4 cardboard. But if I just open out, hold on a second and I'll be right again. And I just took one out of the packet that I bought, and yeah, it's the difference between American and European ideas of A4. So I think what I'm going to do next time is very easily I can just move these up a bit on when I go to print them, and I can cut the bottom strip off and then it will fit nicely. a little bit of a faff, but can be worked around. Okay, so in just a moment I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how the Fiskar cutter works. So here I've placed my card in my Fiskar cutter. Actually, I'll open up a bit so you can see. I've placed it under the guard. Now, if you look, there is a line going through the middle, and that tells you exactly what to line up. So I'm just going to line it up like this. And I know when I did it in Photoshop that, oops, look. Here we go. Make sure you can see it. Right. So I know when I did it in Photoshop that these two exactly align. And so I've put the, whoops, I've teed it up to the bottom bit. And this line, actually, I think you have to do it from the top down. There we go. So line that up the bottom, and that's lined up with the edge. And let's hope. Yay! Very nice. That was nice and smooth. Yep. Let's carry on. Oops. I'll get used to this in a minute. I'm pretty sure you have to pull it down. Okay. Yep. Ta-da! So out of all the cards, they all cut very neatly, but this one's got a slight white edge, and that's probably more due to me than the cutter, because that cutter was really good. So anyway, what I think I'll do now is I'll just trim this off if I can. So now, to get the nice rounded corners, I'm going to use this one, which is I'll put the details. It's a Kodamaru Pro. It's a Japanese make, and apparently it's just the creme de la creme of corner cutters. So you've got, let's see if you can see this, small, medium and large. I think I'll go for the medium, so I presume that's what it's set on. So I'm presuming you've, the usual things, you put it right in, and you have to make sure it's right in there. Ooh la la! Now that's nice. Try another one. It makes just a little sort of bite as you do it. I was expecting a sort of clunk, but it's not. Try again. And so here they are. I'm really, really pleased with how they've turned out. They feel so lovely. And I'm thinking maybe what I could do is I could print onto photo paper and see how that came out, because I just used very thin card, almost the same kind of width as photo paper, and I'm thinking the photo paper might produce a better image. But all the same, these are really good. I'm really, really happy. And I've found a way to print my oracle cards. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video and you'll be able to do the same. It's not very expensive to get all the kit together. It takes a bit of time, and I'm sure this was my very first go. So if I can do it on a first go, it's got to be simple. And I think, you know, the more I do, the more things I can try, like photo paper and what have you. Anyway, good luck with it, and thanks for watching.